When we think of the African savanna, we typically imagine a hierarchy topped by the lion, a 400-pound predator with unquestioned dominance. But in the tall grass, the rules of size don't always apply. This is the honey badger, a 25-pound animal that effectively ignores the social contract of the animal kingdom. While its reputation is built on chaos, its most impressive feat isn't a fight. It's a display of calculated problem-solving that scientists are still trying to map. This is a specialized menace, built with a physiological toolkit that allows it to treat mortality as a daily suggestion rather than a certainty. In this environment, brute strength is an illusion. The true survivor is the one that is simply too unpredictable to manage. Highly venomous reptiles like the black mamba or the cobra are the gold standard of lethal defense. To a honey badger, however, they are just high-protein snacks. When a cobra connects, it pumps a neurotoxic payload directly into the badger's bloodstream, causing the mammal to eventually collapse. The badger will lie motionless for up to 12 hours. By all biological standards, it is dead. But then, suddenly, its breathing accelerates, its eyes snap open, it stands up and immediately resumes eating the very snake that just delivered a lethal dose of venom. This ability to tank neurotoxins contradicts the standard mechanics of mammalian biology, leaving researchers with a massive, unexplained anomaly. Beyond chemical threats, the badger faces the most powerful jaws in the wild, yet lions and leopards often choose to avoid the confrontation entirely. This is due to a psychological anomaly. The honey badger appears to lack a functioning fear response. There are documented cases of these 25-pound monsters walking up to a pride of lions and pulling a fresh kill directly out of a predator's mouth. If a predator manages to land a bite on the badger's neck, they hit a specialized defense. The skin is thick, rubbery, and incredibly loose, separated from the muscle by a layer of highly flexible tissue. This allows the honey badger to literally rotate its entire body inside its own skin, pivoting to launch a counterattack. By using the attacker's own grip as a pivot point, the badger becomes a target that is nearly impossible to pin down or neutralize in a melee. This is an animal that operates with a baseline of pure, unprovoked aggression. But the true threat isn't just its resilience or its claws, it's the cognitive hardware directing them. Security footage has caught badgers actively manipulating their environment, stacking rocks, sticks, and even buckets to create improvised ladders. These aren't accidents. They are multi-step physical acts of breaking and entering, including the unlatching of complex gate mechanisms designed by humans. The motive is always clear: accessing protected resources, like domestic chicken coops, that other predators simply can't reach. This level of premeditated environmental manipulation suggests a capacity for abstract reasoning rarely seen outside of primates. When you combine physical invincibility with the ability to solve complex puzzles, the traditional rules of the wild no longer apply. Let me know in the comments if you've seen an animal pull a stunt like this, and hit subscribe for more deep dives into nature's most extreme outliers.